set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ezekiel Tovar.
At the ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton.
And now Brenton Doyle.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Tolia.
Man at first, here's Michael Tolia. In there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Nootbaar going back some more, racing back some more. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Digging in, warming Bernabel. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Tovar on third. Tolia at second with 1 away. Bounce back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Out to short, Edman. Whips it across. Bryant out on the play. And that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Rockies nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. Doyle should have this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And another ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
1 strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first with one gone. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. And the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Tyler O'Neill. And fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2008. Pitch misses inside. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Bounce to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Diaz in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1 in the air out towards right center. Newt Barr moves under it, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
So digging in, Nolan Jones. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that one wrapped foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that's in there for strike 1. And he deals. And he takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Blackman at third. Jones at first. One gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And the righty deals. Flares it into the outfield. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
First and second, 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brenton Doyle. In there, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Rockies 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. Out to center. Doyle moving under it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now back, the catcher, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And there are 2 outs.
Now back, left fielder, Jordan.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Walker at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. On the ground to short. Tovar fires to first on the run, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
The first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Michaelis back to work. Gets the call. 0-1. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Walker gets under it, makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman,
Warming Bernabel digging in for the Rockies. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Carlson racing after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
the batter, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup, Chris Bryant now at the plate. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Popped up first base side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
Here comes a pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. McMahon on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The first baseman, Paul.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. And at second with 1 away, here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. It's in and out of his glove.
Now back, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next one is off the play, and a count even 1-1. Carlson leads off first with 1 away. And that's down and away.
2-2 to count.
Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. pitch. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. Hits the fence. Cut off, now a throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Pitching change here, Tyler Kinley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. O'Neill around third. He'll score, and it's 14-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now a fly ball to right center. Doyle settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And that's in there for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Brent Suter preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. Up the middle. Tovar gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning, 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Cardinals out front, 14-1. And welcome back. And the batter now, Charlie Blackmon.
The left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Michaelis still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side, knocks it down.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carlson settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
The shortstop, Ezekiel.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In there, and it's 0-1. Diaz, the lead runner, out at second. Jones at first, 2 out of the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Welcome back. And here comes Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The pitch. And there's the strike. Kinley, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. High fly ball, right field. Jones settles underneath it. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 21.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Doyle throws to second. Goldie trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag out, trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Cardinals lead it 14-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Giovanni Gallegos.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a pitch. That missed inside. Ball 1. They say it went.
1-1.
Right-handed reliever. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tolia at the plate and takes high there. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Bernabel in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, 0-1 now. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
afilados de metales. Vampiros sonando ahora para siempre y somos inmortales. Y tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Tú eres el más que le mete.
Tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete. Tú eres lo más que le mete.
¿Dónde es que la noche te pesa?
Amiga, te le gustó y ahora está buqueada.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.